Well, good evening, guys. Been off a couple of days. I've been waiting on this box to show up. The reason being is I need to join some sheeting together, and I have been reluctant to do that because I always end up with crappy joints. So after watching some full-size woodworking cabinet videos, I ran across this video that I think is going to solve my problem. This is a Taylor Tools aluminum straight edge. It has a straightness of 1/1000. It says 1 in 38 and 1.001 in 38 inches. So I bought the 38-inch straight edge, and I bought some other useful tools. Now, I'm not sponsored by these guys, so if you go to buy one, I'm going to tell you, be careful, because the cart will set you up with two, and I had to call and cancel and get them to resend me just one. And while I was there, I ordered these because these are really handy to have. They just look like a piece of steel with holes drilled in it, but they're precision measuring tools. We'll wipe them off. Each block is 1 by 2 by 3. This is called a 1, 2, 3 block. It has different holes in it, so you can set it up on a machine or whatever. But it's perfectly 1 inch by 2 inch by 3 inch. But we'll get to this in a minute. I don't want to get it open though. Come on. Got some kind of Japanese tissue on it with oil. I'm gonna keep this little box, I guess. Now the 1, 2, 3 blocks aren't part of the straightening things, but I thought I'd just show them to you in case you've never seen them before. You can just search 1, 2, 3 blocks. And they're really handy to have. So we'll just put them aside here. But the paste of resistance, they have threaded holes in them too. So we know that this is 2 inches wide. Let's see here. That's 4 inches wide. That's 5 inches wide. And that's 6 inches wide, exactly. So they're handy. So you don't have to guess. That'll go along with that $25 pencil I got, so I can mark stuff right. Whether I don't know whether I showed you this or not, but this thing was pretty pricey. It's a mechanical pencil that you I mean, it has some pretty big lead in it you can sharpen up. To a super point. And of course, for marking. So let's put these away. This reminds me of an old box from the 50s. They used to come in Cosmoline. Cosmoline was like a creosote type stuff that they used to pack World War II equipment in. Now this straight edge, will floor you on the price. It's I don't know if I want to tell you the price or not. If you're interested, you can find it. But guaranteed accuracy in 38 inches to be 1/1000th of an inch deviance. So we can live with that. Do you actually need that much accuracy? Heck, I don't know. I just got tired of making wobbly cuts with it. I'm thinking about, comes with some rubber feet on it. You don't need that. I mean, we're going to save them for repacking it because we're definitely not going to just throw this piece around. It's got a beautifully machined edge on it. Now I'm going to try to straighten these. You know, we don't have a joiner for our type work, so I might make a balsa wood block that will slide on this track. It's got a profile to it that will hold the razor blade 90 degrees to the edge. Okay, I've sanded that one already. That's a pretty good looking straight edge there. Let's flip it around. That one there's got, that side there's got a little hoop in it, so let's give it a test to see how it works. It doesn't look like it's gonna, it looks like it's gonna wobble back and forth. I don't know. We'll give her a whirl like this, see what happens. Okay. Wow. Yeah, this wasn't that much. It wasn't that much, I'll tell you that right now. like it. I guess I hit it with the block here. I guess the true straight edge is this sandpaper. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make some type of blade holder. I just took a couple days off there, Jonathan. I was waiting on this straight edge. That looks pretty good. So we tried it with that. Let's try it with a razor blade. Yeah. It's coming, Frank. My 1 weekend wing build has turned into 3 weeks, but let's see. I must be a happy boy this morning, John. Oh. Yeah. There's still just no way to join this wood perfect. Except for the sandpaper. I mean, it cuts a straight enough line. It doesn't do what I'm going to have to build some type of fixture to hold this blade perpendicular up against this straight edge. So we'll work on that. But, for now, we're going to do the tight bond glue up on this, not the CA glue up. If I get the tight bond to get in, there's a crack. Always shooting for more, for better. Pretty darn close. New Zealand Prime Minister. Oh, okay. You mean that lady? Whatever her name was? think you're going to see people are starting to wake up to what's going on in the world. I think you're going to see a whole lot of that. We're just not going to take any more crap. At least I hope that they're waking up. Yes, that's her, Jocinda. Yeah, I can picture buck teeth now, but yeah, people ain't gonna take a whole lot more. I could tell the New World Order better wake up. Why are they? I don't know. I don't like it. It ain't. The edge is straight, but the wood ain't joining right. What the heck is wrong here? I guess it's back to my old ways. Sando, sando. Is everybody getting ready for Brodax? It's just around the corner. If you've never been to Brodax, you're missing out. Yeah, well, guess what? They're going to get it. Same with here in this country. They better get their act together. Okay, I chose my best A grain wood for the center line of this wing, so I hope I can get it joined right. I've been having issues with CA seams, so I want to glue this with white glue, but or alphatic resin, but it's got to be tight. Let's see if we can get it tight. Come on, stick down there. That looks pretty good. I'm sure I'm not doing this right, but I bet it works. I think what we're going to do tonight is just do one piece to see how the results go. I don't want to waste a whole bunch of wood because I might have to cut this open and try again. This is all an experiment for me. This is not how I normally do it. I usually use CA, but CA leaves a hard line. I'm going to give my review at the end of this project. Okay, I got edge glue in all over. Now I got to get it off. Let me get some water on one of these. Looks like it's going to work pretty good. Hey, good evening, Chris. I don't like that. It didn't like that. So we have a large mess on the underside here. They have a method of gluing things called the friction fit, and I was going to try that, but I'd have to have the joints better than what I got. So I'll put this on here. Okay. See, I already got a use for these weights. Yeah. Let's see. Water resistance, FDA approved, food contact, strong initial tack, non-toxic, paintable. This will be fine. If you want to watch some videos on glue, I've mentioned this guy's channel before. Go on YouTube and search Project Farm. That's impressive. Look up his video on white glue or glues. They got Gorilla Glue, Tight Bond, Craft Glue. You'd be surprised. Craft Glue, it don't hold too damn bad. So this process here will take considerably longer than I'm used to, where I just drop it with a CA, sand them and mold them up, but I don't want that sandal or that seam in there, so we'll see what happens here. Because CA does make a hard seam. But I wanted to try out my straight edge, and it is straight. I mean, it's super straight. Within thousandths of an inch and 38 inches. Looks to me like they just took some extrusions and put them up a surface plate and layout block. Up like that, clamped up, like 10 or 20 together and ran a big router or a mill down there and got one blem in it. Sorry, Danny, you don't get one. They straightened out my order. I was gonna, if they sent me 2 of these, I was gonna get one over to Danny, but I was able to cancel the 2 order. You know, they only sent 1, so that's good. A 90 and 30, yeah. Probably would have been cool if this was guaranteed straight and they angled the edge back to 30 degrees. That probably would have been okay. But this is at 90, so we're gonna have to work up some type of block to slide down this track with the blade up against it. I'll probably sand up a block of balsa wood and glue a blade to balsa and have the balsa right in here, maybe with a track on the other side to keep it from rocking. But this glue should be tacked up here in a couple of minutes. It's pretty warm in here. Tomorrow's the last day of the week. Yay! Shit. I've been dealing with snow plows all week. It ain't even snowing. I hate snow plows. Man, I'll be glad when I'm done with this crap. I got a bunch of boxes over there that I could review. DeWalt sander, a DeWalt impact drill, the Wen track saw, a skill belt sander, a nailer, 18 gauge nailer, a quarter-inch trim router. I don't know. That's all that shit's going back to St. Louis with me. It's I'm gonna do a renovation in my shop you ain't gonna believe. I'm gonna take my old bench out and do it up, drawers and everything. Have you ever looked at a mat cutter for cutting? I don't know what that word is. Pie? Picture matting. No, I haven't looked at it. I'd sure like some way to make these joints perfect, though. Everybody can use a good straight edge, but I'm not sure it's going to do what I want it to do. Be good for drawing lines. I think about the only thing that's going to do straight is a sanding bar, to be honest with you. We're not fortunate enough to have enough thickness to run it through a joiner. You know, I can't put any edge clamps on it to pull it this way, so I've got to use tape. Looks like it's a pretty good joint, though. I'll have to give this some more thought, how to do this right. Nobody says I can't use a little CA and spots to hold it together. I guess all I got to do now is wait on this, so I'm not going to take up your time waiting on this stuff to dry. You'll know the results tomorrow, later on. Send me a link of one, Chris. Send it on Stunt Hanger and I'll look at it. Is it 36 inches long? Ah. So we've got 40 minutes in, so in the next 20 minutes I ain't going to get nothing done, so. Just going to have to dry. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it here because like I say, I didn't have nothing planned for tonight. I just wanted to check out the straight edge. I wanted to see if we could do this, and to be honest with you, I could have done it with a regular ruler, a regular yardstick, and sanded it to shape like I did here, just as good as I could with this, and save the money. But there'll be other instances where I, need to find out if something's flat or whatever. So, unless you have an absolute need for something flat, I wouldn't buy one of these. I don't know. I might change my mind if something different comes along. Some different way to use this. Be good for checking the flatness of a workbench, though, because this ain't straight. So what I'll do here is I'll wait for this to dry. I'll sand this and see how the mate. I mean, it's got a nice joint to it. But if it's going to be this much work to do it this way, I'll go back to doing it my old way and have to live with whatever little CA joint I might encounter. I did sand on my Aegis some more. I did working on the other wing. I only got 3 more to go. Plus a fuselage, plus a stab. It gets old. I haven't made you sit through that any of that stuff. We might do another sanding video on it. Trust me, there's way more sanding on these airplanes than you really even think about. Now we're down to the finishing stage. No, we ain't gonna run. rocket launch with this. Thanks. All right, Chris, appreciate it. But the old Aegis is hanging on the wall there. And we sanded out this side. I sanded out this side. I got to polish this side. I got to do some more polishing here. I just, you'll see it next summer. It'll be a jewel. As you can see, my walls are rather bare because they're all back where they belong. They're all back in St. Louis. Oh. Even my workbenches, all the stuff I had hanging is gone. Six years in this little box. I've had enough. Get back to my shop where I can spread out. And when I spent them 2 weeks over the holidays there, I really miss it. I didn't realize how much I missed it until I was there for 2 weeks. All right, guys, this was a short one. Like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you tomorrow night. Let you know how this came out. And then Charles will come on. There'll be a Saturday at John's. I don't know what we're going to talk about or what I'm going to do. I'm probably just going to make some parts. Nose ring, some different crap like that. I need to drill my motor pads. This is the strongest way you can make a crutch. The lightest too. It's 2 1/4 ounces. Probably could get a little lighter, but. And of course my landing gear plates are done. Need to drill these to get for the motor to sit on. And I need to drill these, and it'd be nice to use John's drill press instead of trying to use my hand eyeball coordination to drill it straight. Which, as you guys know, I just found some 2500. I could sand some more tonight. 25. This is 15. Well, we could sand a little. After dinner, I could sand a little. Ideal for wet sanding, so. I'll put this away. Like, subscribe, and share, as I always say. And I'll see you tomorrow. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya. Okay, Jonathan, we'll show you that Saturday. Take care.